Welcome back to my round robin. Today's task is to do our first article submission to an article directory called scribd.com. That's scribd.com. Before we go and actually upload the article and monitor our stats and basically show you guys how to use this site, I want to make sure that you're incorporating links properly into your article itself. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a Word document for an article that is for one of our customer cases called headmatcher.com. And if you see, this is a how-to article. Last Friday we instructed everybody to kind of put together some 300 to 500 word article on how to do something within that specific industry or your niche. When you provide quality guidance and information, it's a little more compelling and people tend to read it a little more often than other types of content. Okay, so in this case, it's how to prepare for an interview, and we're wanting to make sure that we have some quality backlinks linking back to the website. So, for example, executive team is a pretty good keyword that we can incorporate into this article, linking back to Headmatcher Executive Search Solutions. It's not super spammy, not super keyword heavy, but it does incorporate the executive keywords, and also if someone's looking to build an executive team, this may be a good keyword for what we're trying to accomplish. You simply highlight the keyword in the article that makes sense and relevant to your industry and select hyperlink, and that's where you can actually within your Word document add the address linking back to that specific site. So once you have some links embedded into your content, then you're going to go ahead and just save it to your desktop or wherever you want to store it, and that way it's ready for upload to Scribd. Okay, so when you go to scribd.com, like I said, scribd, scribd.com, you'll see the homepage, and you'll see some recent articles that have been posted by other users. And then below the logo, you'll see if I'm logged in via Facebook. So if you're logged into your Facebook, it'll probably automatically log you in. But in this case, I'm already logged in. You'll see my home, my shelf, my info, and my stats. My shelf is articles that I've recently uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and go to that tab first. If you haven't uploaded an article yet, which you in this case probably haven't, you want to go ahead and select upload. And it's pretty simple. You can literally click the blue button, and you can either pull it from your Google Docs if that's where you wrote your article, or you can just pull it from your desktop, and it will then upload onto your shelf, which is the last page I was on. So I'm going to go back there because it's a very simple upload. So when visiting your shelf, this is where you can kind of control some of the syndication of the article. You can see it's an archive of everything you have. In this case, it's how to prepare for an interview. That's the article that I've already uploaded. The key to this is using the embed functions to make sure that we have a copy of this article on our website's blog, but then also you can share it and tweet it right from this dashboard. So we recommend that people go ahead and do that using LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter, and also Google Plus right from these icons on the left-hand side. The next thing we're going to want to do with this article is click Embed Doc, and it's going to embed this document. If you're using anything but WordPress, you can use this HTML link that'll embed it into your website's blog. But if we use WordPress, you can actually just copy this piece of code by clicking copy, and it's onto our clipboard. And then when you log into your website's blog, which is part of the initial training tutorials that our developer Justin sends out to everybody to see how to do a basic post using WordPress. It's very simple. In this case, you would want to title your blog appropriate to this actual piece of content, and then once you clicked embed and copy, then go ahead and paste this piece of code in the body of your post on WordPress, and that's going to allow that to be syndicated back. We're still going to get the value of backlinks from Scribd back to our website, but then we also keep an updated archive on our site. And because our website is set up with our blog to auto syndicate to other locations like Facebook and Twitter, it's going to allow us to duplicate some of the exposure. Instead of just a simple tweet, it'll actually be a full tweet from our actual blog. So it's going to draw traffic back to Scribd, to our website, and then it's going to draw traffic from our blog back to Twitter and Facebook, and then back to our website. It's pretty cool workaround. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our stats and our info. Right here, you'll see my info, which is basically all your account info and how many followers. I've uploaded this article in the last minute or two, and I've already had 4 reads and 10 followers for it. So it's pretty cool. And here's some of the people following. And it's a good way to you're going to start getting invites for people wanting to follow you on Scribd. So go ahead and definitely take advantage of those and approve those, because it's just going to get your stuff out there more. Now if we go to stats, you'll see this is a brand new article, so I don't have a lot of stats for it yet, but if you go back in and check this out, which we will be using this site again throughout the duration of our campaign, we'll start to see kind of really how successful that document was, and what parts of the country and what demographics and stuff we're reading it. It's going to give us a good idea of what type of content is going to be most effective from a user perspective, and then also what type of content generates more traffic. So then you kind of have a better idea of what information within your business you're providing is really hitting home. That's pretty much it for Scribd. It's a very intuitive site. It's not very difficult. The main thing that was kind of hard was to make sure that you have links embedded in your article before you upload it, so you can actually have the backlink value. And then also when you do have it uploaded, make sure you go to my shelf right here and share it and take the link and post it on your blog. That's all for today. Talk to you tomorrow.